I work at a bank and this lady came in with a $150,000 check, and to make conversation I was like, oh wow, I wish I had one of these. Then she deadass was like, it's a life insurance check. I would rather have the person. Don't let a good day distract you from all the mistakes you have made. Undress me with your words. There's a spider in your bra. When you're finally about to die, but your friend starts doing CPR. Bro, what the f are you doing? Stop it. Never ask a woman her age. No, officer, you don't understand. I wasn't allowed to ask for her age. Was talking to a girl and I wasn't feeling it anymore, but she was dead nice and I didn't wanna hurt her, so I tried putting her off me by sending her a video of me having a 10 minutes later she sent me one back. Surge. What to cut with these knives? Mother effers. Not just the men, but the women and children too. When your mom yells at you for missing dinner, but suddenly realizes you have been dead for a year. I just gave a homeless man $100 because he said he needs to take a train home. I really hope he goes home and doesn't do something else. You dumbass, he's homeless, how's he gonna take a train home, idiot? You use VPN to watch to stay safe. I use VPN to know which country has the best taste in. We are not the same. I don't give a ref if you're 5 years old. If you cool, you can drink with me. When an Austrian guy takes over Germany and invades Poland, so you as an Indian is sent by the British to Singapore to fight the Japanese. Absolutely love these transformations. BA ignored my DM for years, but wants me to repost her missing sister LMFAO. Go find her yourself, Miss Independent. My Vita really pavloved me into getting on whenever I hear buzzing. Working with old men who can't figure out how to silence their phones got my coochie roaring during meetings. Sorry, I have one. The teacher. Listen here, you little she. New Travis Scott meal. Pancakes. Crushed McRibs. Hello, it's Jeff Bezos. You win special giveaway for $10 million. All me needed credit card info. Okay, hold up. How do I know it's really Jeff Bezos? Tip of the day, eat tacos. I don't believe in anything. I'm just here for the violence. Are you concerned about the increase in artificial intelligence? No, but I'm concerned about the decrease in real intelligence. Kid, will you visit me when I get out? Nurse, lol, nah, I hate graveyards. A pessimist sees a dark tunnel. An optimist sees light at the end of the tunnel. A realist sees a freight train. The train driver sees 3 idiots standing on the tracks. Rick and Morty live action movie doesn't exist. Rick and Morty. Morty finally gets to give Jessica his pickle and glaze her face. Oliver Kahn once played in a penalty shootout against a group of 9-year-olds. For every penalty scored by the kids, money was given to charity for an orphanage. Kahn saved every single penalty. When you go down to see if Santa ate his cookies and see him eating your mum's. If the Great Depression was so great, why doesn't it have a sequel? She my bad. Gentlemen, it is my pleasure to inform you that I have lost my driver's license and my girlfriend. When the movie says 18 plus, so you go as group of 19 people. Modern problems require modern solutions. Is it drinking alone if you're pregnant? It is if you keep drinking. Oh dear God. I have been in 7 car accidents this year. Y'all can't tell me God doesn't have a plan for me. Girl, it sound like he trying to kill you. This black ice cream. What do you get when you put human DNA into a goat? Banned from the petting zoo apparently. Damn, Andy is playing favorite again. Well, if only you know. My secret. Anime versus Netflix live adaptation. What's something you can say to both your rotisserie chicken and to your significant other? I prefer you without skin. What? Remove your hand from the box and die. What's in the box? These. When she's Aunt May, but not your Aunt May, I'm just gonna talk to your friend in private. Spider-Man into the Uncleverse. Fun fact, you can't look up while your tongue is out. Describe yourself in a pixie coat. You know I'm so romantic sometimes I think I should just marry myself. I will at 1000 kids. Stops concert to help fans who had collapsed. When you're visiting grandpa and find his old World War II uniforms, what's the S stand for? You could erase one person from everyone's memory. Who would it be? I have already done it. You're all welcome. Say Mickey, how come you're always wearing those gloves? Great question, pal. Let me show ya. Oh boy. Submit a copy of your source of income. Instagram models. My girlfriend told me to treat her like a princess, so I married her off to a random stranger to strengthen the alliance with France. I have been in jail for 5 effing minutes and I have already been twice. I hate playing Monopoly with my dad. Vibing in the crowd at a Travis Scott concert. Blacking out for a second and then seeing XXXTentacion getting ready to perform. This is called Money Can Buy Happiness. Since I failed November, here's a question for you people. How do you dispose of A, B, C, D? Tired of my landlord depending on my rent, get a job. Got gives monkeys 8B, so humans won't do anything else to them. Humans get IV. Got owners watching their great granddaughter have sex with 5 black dudes at once. Did you know a black Nigerian couple gave birth to a miracle blonde white baby? Your skin using a skincare routine. A man's skin using a towel used to clean his car and shoes. Let's fight in Xbox. Oh wait, you don't have an Xbox. Let's fight in real life. Oh wait, you don't have a real life. Me and her father when she says daddy pass me the salt. Travis Scott emote removed from Fortnite. Dev said having him start with an 8-kill advantage is unfair to other players. Windows 11 brings you closer to what you love. Me, Windows 11, your mom. Impossible. Why don't you turn to stone? I'm already rock hard, baby. Making love to Vietnamese woman. Her Bush starts speaking Vietnamese. Sometimes I look back on people I have dated and I'm like, Jesus Christ, was I on drugs? And yeah, I was. Some habits are hard to forget. If you strike me down I will become more than you can possibly imagine. Bark. Nobody. Boys trying to pee sometimes. We were way too young to understand. Kava Shalani has highest IQ of 25. Who can beat her? Of course her husband, bruh. Do I still fail November if I put the back? Bucky Barnes. No, not November is a top tier bullsh. Peggy Carter. Looks like someone has failed. Well, someone has to keep your man happy. Travis Scott when he heard the crowd screaming, "They love me." American football or something, I don't know, I'm from Europe. A Saudi prince has offered Kim Kardashian $1 million if she agrees to spend a night with him. She's gonna do it and have a baby named Middle East. Gender. Stainless steel 1. We should go to the park. Me, what park do you have in mind? Even duct tape can't fix stupid, but it can muffle the sound. I still scream at the fact I did a full body shave at the age of 13 to go see One Direction, as if I was gonna get railed backstage. Look at me. Yes, Professor Snape. Don't Google the word hodler. Dies. The Weeknd and his cousins. This the calendar. Young Latina rides huge. I love it. So I guess this is what a car looks like once you give it a shower. Want to see what it looks like if they get too hot? Oh god. Pics. What sort? What sort of pics usually get sent at 3 AM? Hey, the word short is longer than the word long. When the sign says all you can eat, but they kick you out when you try to eat the waitress's. So that was a lie. Moms on Facebook be like, look what my 2-year-old drew, he is such an artist. My grandma wanted some creative grad photos of my friends since we are graduating at the same time. This was her least favorite. We are expecting to graduate. Zeb and Travis class of 2020. Serial killer. Help, I'm stuck. Step brother. The stethoscope isn't even in his ears. Men should ejaculate at least 21 times per month to reduce the risk of developing prostate cancer. It's June 18th and I'm already done with August. When the Asian kid starts speaking in his language and the math problem starts solving itself.